gosh. We are doing another reacting to your guys' setups. I haven't done one of these in such a long time. They're so much fun to do. So if you'd like to be a part of this video and be in the YouTube video, and if you're watching from YouTube right now and you'd like to be in a future video, make sure you follow my Twitch and join the Discord. The links to that will be in the description. I've seen this man's YouTube content. His setup is like the most cozy looking setup I've ever seen. I feel like I could take a nap forever. It's like those TikToks where it's like, pick your bedroom. This would be the type of bed that you would see in one of those TikToks. Also, I love the Govee Glide wall light. This is an extension pack. I asked him about this. I think it looks so clean and sleek right around the window, and I want to see a picture of what this looks at night. Oh my, I'm like loving this room right now. I think the PC looks amazing. This is the Height Y60. I'm thinking about getting this case myself. A lot of people complain about how the glass is tinted, but this doesn't look really tinted. Ooh, this is clean. First off, the little neon signs that he added look super nice. I love this. This is a ginormous light. I don't know if I could have this in my setup. This looks like a mini like portable monitor. I like how you did this. This is super clean and minimal. Thought about getting one of these like the light bars that shine on your desk. I think it makes it look super clean. Okay, this looks like the productivity setup. Looks like he made some upgrades because in the previous picture I saw a laptop. Mouse pad looks clean. Wireless headset, dude. Everything about this just matches. And he's got a little BRZ rep. Oh, that's so clean. This is so like cozy looking. This light looks clean. I love that this bed looks so comfy. Easily a 9 out of 10. Looks great. This is a very interesting setup to me. This is like a really tight desk. So I would definitely say, first off, get a bigger desk. It'll allow you to put your PC on your desk. It won't be as crowded. I like what you did with the space that you have. You have everything that you need. The monitor is nicely tucked away. I like how you have displayed, you have your Funko Pops. Looks like you have your GoPros, your stream camera. You got your controller, your keyboard. Oh, you got the high ground keyboard, I'm pretty sure. Clean, solid build. And you have it elevated off the floor. I see that. That's nice. Beautiful setup. First off, I think this is super clean. Like, I just don't see any cables. I like the little panels that you have. I love this lack shelf that you have up here. I like how it perfectly matches the wall panels. I love the light you have. This seems like a desk where you have everything that you need and you don't like need to get up to like charge your phone or whatever. You have like everything accessible. The ultra wide is nice. I really want to start doing that. I want to do this monitor layout. I really want to do this. There's not much I could say here. Oh, you're making mine look bad. This is so clean. Dude, this is beautiful. Color scheme is on point. I don't know what to say. There's not much I feel like I could critique on this. This is beautiful. It's a great setup. Holy. First off, I have to say the lightsaber is my favorite part. The monitor orientation is solid. I would say follow with what you did with the third monitor and looks like the top monitor. Try to get this one on a monitor arm. I feel like it would definitely lift up from that monitor stand, taking up a lot of space and kind of free up more space that you have down right here. I like your mouse pad. You definitely have good desk space. So I would say if you like the layout, maybe try to get a smaller keyboard to give you more mouse room. I know you do play on controller, so that's not like a huge concern of yours. I think you definitely did creative with mounting your webcam on the G Fuel cans, but if you want, you can spend like $10, get a little mini tripod from Amazon and put that, give it a little bit more flexibility. Mic arm placement is good. I like it. I do think if you can, I know this might be harder, if you could maybe put this monitor arm back here and shift everything to the left, you might have room for your PC. I see how it's on like a second desk. I think it would look better if you maybe just had it all together. Maybe clean up some of the other clutter that you have on your desk, or maybe shift stuff left if you can. Other than that, solid setup. Okay, we have Nova's setup. There seems like a lot going on with a very small space. It just feels like a lot in this setup so far. It feels like you're trying to get a lot of monitor room in such a small desk. So I would recommend what you do to get one monitor, maybe just keep this ultra wide or that ultra wide, whichever one's better. Put that in the center of your desk and just use that. If you do like 2 monitors, I would suggest bigger desk. I see your PC is on the floor, so I'd maybe try to get that up. Obviously, it's not, I don't really like when people have their PCs on the floor. It's not a huge deal breaker, but it does suck up a lot of dust and it makes cleaning your PC out when you do it, or replacing parts just dirtier and messier. It's not like good for your airflow as well. It just feels a little crammed a little bit with your monitors. I get that there's a lot going on back here, but maybe if you try to like clean up and maybe find like a different part of your setup that maybe would fit, complements your setup a little better. It just feels like from what I'm seeing in the background, it's like maybe in the middle. If you want to be like put it in a corner or have it facing a certain direction, it might be easier to work around certain things. Not a bad setup though. We have a next setup. First off, I have always hated on red color schemes, but this guy pulled this off flawlessly. I hate red and black, but red and white looks perfect. I think it's great. The mouse pad, I think, is solid. Maybe you could just get a plain white mouse pad, in my opinion. L-shaped desk is really nice. The PC is extremely clean. I love how every part of your setup matches. Your Nintendo Switch matches. Your mic arm matches. It looks like it's a silver mic, but obviously you did the best. I don't think they make it. I like how you plated your Stream Deck, your Echo Show, your keyboard, your controller, your headset. I mean, everything is just white. Your Apple Pencil, iPad, I mean, everything is white, and then you have the flow bar, which looks really clean. You could also do a different design if you wanted with this, maybe making like a sideways triangle or something like that. I would also suggest maybe turning the second monitor to the same wallpaper as your main. I just feel like keeping it the same would just look a lot better, and it would just make your monitors pop in general. Your PC is beautiful. Everybody's not a huge fan because everybody copies Lee and Lee, but I think they make great stuff in my opinion. AIO's fire. Motherboard is, I mean, dude, the streamer cables you have, I mean, everything about this is amazing. It's a solid setup, bro. This is the next setup we have. This is an interesting setup. I've never really seen anything like this before. First off, I think the mouse pad is clean. It kind of complements the black and white and bluish vibe that you have going on. Like I always say, I feel like getting your monitors on some sort of mount just makes it look a lot cleaner, whether it's a wall mount or mounting it onto a desk. I think it just makes it look a lot better. I think what you did with your laptop is pretty cool. At least it's not just sitting on your desk. You have like a purpose for it almost. I like how your desk isn't cluttered. Everything under your desk is clean, which I love. Clean setups, I swear, just make any setup look 10 times better. Like, you could have the worst peripherals in the world, but if your setup's clean, it goes so far. Oh, he's using a different mouse pad. I like this mouse pad better. It looks like he has some sort of light bar up here that shines down on his desk. This plant looks a little big. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with the picture because I can only see half of it, but it looks a little bit like might be too much. This is a pretty clean and minimal setup. There's not too much clutter. It's clean, so good job. This next setup, the thing is, it's not a small desk. I feel like you're trying maybe to fit too much in the space that you have. I think your PC placement is good. I do think your cable management, there's just a lot going on. I get how you like, or you put the monitor up here. I've seen a lot of streamers like Vyoko and some other creators do this. I personally don't know how I feel about this because I've never tried it myself. I don't really think I'd like it. So I feel like in your case, just going kind of basic and doing stacked monitors would look a little bit better in this situation. And then you could put your ring light where this monitor is. And I think it would look a little bit more natural. I just feel like your ring light is kind of an awkward setup, or kind of an awkward position. I like how you have your webcam on a tripod. I can't tell if this is like a portable monitor or just a really small monitor. I feel like in a way, if you can get away and you're comfortable with using only 2 monitors, go for using 2 monitors, because I feel like the third one just seems a little bit out of place in my opinion. I feel like in this situation, maybe just try to clean up things, especially your cable management. Clean up the floor a little bit. You have a solid setup. You have good peripherals, so not a bad start whatsoever. This next setup, wow, okay. First off, the desk is ginormous. You have a lot to work with. There's just a lot on the desk. You got a lot of stuff going on. And then you have your monitor on a stand. Try to put your monitors on a monitor arm. I think it just looks better. You have a hole in your desk for cable manage, and it seems like you have some sort of cable sleeves. So I feel like if you just get a monitor arm, you know, smush those 2 monitors together almost, it would just make your cable management look a lot better. Your keyboard is really only taking advantage of a little bit of the mouse pad. So I feel like if you kind of shift it over, you can maybe turn your PC a little bit to show it off a little bit. Your tripod takes up a lot of space. I do this too, but I feel like if you get some sort of mount, it would look a little bit better. But so far, this seems like a solid start. Last setup, we're looking at melt setup. Like, first thing I noticed on the desk is I like how you have your webcam mounted on an arm. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I've like getting a tripod off your desk and using a mount allows you to have more flexibility with the camera, and it just looks cleaner. Your monitor orientation is really, really solid. Everything matches. I would say maybe move this left ring light a little higher so it can get above your setup. But other than that, solid PC placement. Good peripherals. Cable management is decent. Looks like you maybe could clean up a little bit under the chairs. PC is nice. I would like to see maybe a little bit more RGB, but I feel like the rest of your RGB in your room makes up for it. I like this cloud. I think this is super unique. The placement of your boom arm is good. It's super accessible. You can easily put it away whenever you want. Solid peripherals. I like the clock. I used to have one myself. Overall, this is a great setup. All right, that is going to wrap it up for reacting to your guys' setup. Thank you to everybody who submitted them in both the Discord server and my Twitter. If you'd like to be featured in an upcoming video, or if I do another one of these, make sure you join up on the Discord and follow the Twitch as well. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you never miss a future upload. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.